Hello and welcome to my channel. I'm Lady Styles, the price sensitive princess, and today I'm about to tell you the true about vlogging when on holiday. We're gonna get into it. Welcome back everyone, and if you're new to this channel, go ahead, like, subscribe, and don't forget to press the bell notification button so you don't miss any of my up and coming videos. Hello everyone. Now, you guys know that recently I took a little trip to Brussels, and I did say to y'all, I did say that I was actually going to try and vlog. I didn't say I was going to vlog. I said I was going to try and vlog, and it was an absolute nightmare, let me tell you. I watched a lot of YouTube channels on the subject. I decided to research and see what tips people had for vlogging on holiday. And let me tell you, these are a few of the things that nobody tells you. Let me tell you, nobody tells you these things. And I found them out on this trip. Okay, so the first thing I have to say is the awkwardness of it. Like, you've got your bags, you've got your suitcase, you've got your passport that you've got to get out, and your ticket and everything. Plus you're trying to film at the same time, plus there's other people, and you know, you're with people as well, and it's just a little bit awkward. It's a bit of a nightmare. Plus if you're trying to rush to get your train, and you know, you're getting in the way of everyone. You know, it was just an absolute nightmare. And I think if I was to do it again, well, I am going to do it again, because I'm going to Turkey for my honeymoon. We're staying in a thermal hotel, so the pool at the bottom on the ground floor, all the ground floor has these what do you call it, springs. So these hot springs, and they pop up everywhere. So it's going to be a really beautiful holiday, and hopefully, well, not hopefully, but by then I'll be able to get this down. No one ever said anything about the fatigue that you experience when you travel. Like, so, you know, you get up super early in the morning, you're excited, you get there, and then you get on the train, and it's almost like you just sort of, you know, after you've eaten your breakfast, my colleague brought a fabulous breakfast, and you just feel tired, and you can't be asked, you know, you can't be asked to get out the camera. Plus you have to think about the other people on the train and not getting them in the shot and all of that sort of thing. So you just sort of like, oh, you just think, oh, you know, I'll film later. I'll get some other shots and it'll be fine. You know, so you get really tired, and basically you just can't be bothered when that happens. The other thing that I encountered when trying to vlog was the friend and family, well, friends, because I went with friends, but the hindrance. I mean, I love my friends and they are fabulous, but they don't want to be filmed. They don't want to be in the shot. They don't want to, you know, and that's fine. You know, I totally understand it. I mean, they don't want to be plastered all over YouTube. Plastered, honey. I think I'm sort of getting a little ahead of myself. I don't get that many views, but still, they don't want to be plastered all over YouTube. So, you know, you have to try and film away from people, and, you know, get the shots that you're trying to get. But at the same time, you know, you're getting lost because you're filming and they've already moved on. You turn around, where's my friends? They're gone, you know, and, but I ended up with some really sort of like, I don't know, like, I think if I was to do it again, I definitely would probably want to speak to my friends beforehand to find out, you know, what their limitations were, because actually later on I found out that one of the girls would have been more than happy to take the camera and film me a little bit and help me out a bit. But, you know, you sort of assume that you don't want to ruin anyone else's trip, you know, so you try and sort of keep it to yourself as much as possible and try not to sort of like involve everyone, because, you know, although one of my friends was happy to sort of film me and stuff, which I found out afterwards, the other friends were starting to get a little bit, you know, they're starting to get over the whole camera situation. You know, me sort of like being left behind, and then everyone having to look for me, not being able to, you know, do anything until I take this shot of something, or, you know, it's just, it becomes a lot. But when I go on my honeymoon, I'll be with my husband, and although he is over it really, really quickly. He is starting to sort of enjoy it a little bit. So as long as I don't make it too everything's about the blog, you know, we're still on our honeymoon and we still have to enjoy it as, you know, a honeymoon and everything. Okay, so let's just quickly address the elephant in the room. You guys can see that I've got a completely different hairstyle, and I've just literally done a Shein haul, but this video will be coming out before the Shein haul, so you wouldn't have seen the hair yet. So yeah, so I decided to do a new hair. I'm not entirely sure about it. I love it, I do, but it is a lot, isn't it? Like it's a lot of hair, it's a lot of color, it's a lot is happening. But I do love it. And this little outfit as well, this is something that I got in the last Shein haul. So you'll see that one. That one will be coming out on Wednesday, I believe. So I believe that this one's coming out on Sunday. So another thing to consider, and I have seen this on other vlogs, I have seen people talking about this, but it just didn't really grasp my my thinking, you know. And so what I did is I brought this little thing here to negate that. So the theft, you know, like not wanting your phone to be stolen. I do everything on my phone. So I film on my phone, I edit on my phone, I do everything on my phone. And yeah, so I brought this little thing here. So it just goes round, you know, like that. So I can still sort of like film things that I want to film. But when it comes to doing this, you know, this is not really, it's just not long enough to do it in the way that you would want to do it. So I would have to take the phone out of the case and physically have it like that. I wasn't willing to do that in an area that I wasn't too familiar with. We actually stayed in a hotel in Centre Midi. I think that's what they call it. Centre Midi, I think the mid-central, basically. In Brussels, and it wasn't a very nice compared to where we went, where you know, where we saw the great buildings and everything, where we actually stayed in our hotel. The area wasn't that great, and the funny thing is that you're probably more likely to not get your phone taken in that area. You're more likely to get the phone taken in the touristy part where you want to do the filming. So I didn't do any of that. So my videos basically were just a bit of a mishmash of nothing. And I wasn't able to put together a vlog that I wanted to watch. So that's something to really consider, you know, the theft of it. If you're going to be doing a vlog, you really want to be with someone who can sort of like look out for that sort of thing or help you film, you know, those things where you want to sort of like walk and talk, or maybe try and invest in one that's a bit longer so that you can actually, you know, have the reach but still have the protection of the phone being in something, you know. So that's something that I'll definitely be considering for my honeymoon. This one is the thing that I did not foresee. Now, I'm a planner. Yeah, I'm a planner. I didn't plan this holiday, but I got told the itinerary and I said, okay, that sounds great. That sounds doable. That sounds exactly what we want to do. So I had the itinerary down, like down. I knew when I was going to film. I knew what I was going to film. I knew, you know, what it was going to happen. And I had no contingency plan whatsoever for when things change. And they did, you know, as they do on holiday. And I don't know why I didn't even think of that. But they changed, you know. So the plan was to get to Brussels. We weren't supposed to be able to check into our hotel room until 3 p.m. So we were going to dump our bags, go for a little sightseeing, have a lovely little lunch, a late lunch, and then go get our bags and then go into our room, chill for a couple of hours, and then go to our friend's house, the reason why we went to Brussels in the first place. But it didn't happen that way, and I knew exactly how I was going to film, what I was going to film, but it didn't happen that way. What happened is that we got to the hotel and they gave us our rooms straight away. So instead of, I mean, I could have gone in and filmed and everything, but I had it in my mind that this is what we were going to do and da-da-da-da. So I tried to do a little filming, but that was after, you know, we've got into the hotel room, we've cracked open a couple of bottles of Prosecco, you know, we've had some nibbles and stuff. We're all giddy, laughy, giggly. And now we're hungry and we want to go out and get something to eat. But in all that time, I'm in girl mode. I'm on holiday mode. Like I said, my girls didn't want to be filmed. So the camera didn't come out. So we missed all of those fun bits and everything. And then by the time I got back to the hotel and got into my room, I just wasn't in film mode at all. So I did a little skit that I think you guys saw on Wednesday come out, and it was very, very small, and there was nothing I could do about it. I couldn't really incorporate anything because I didn't really film properly because the plans changed and I wasn't prepared for it. So be prepared for when plans change. Yes. Okay, now this is the last thing that you do not get told when doing vlogging, and something to definitely consider: lighting. Now, you would expect that the hotel room would have, you know, the best lighting, everything you need. But in my hotel room, it was like a mood light situation. I kid you not. Mood lighting. So I couldn't film in the evenings. I do have I did bring a ring light. Yeah, but it was more for the stand, and the ring light sort of comes with it. But I forgot the battery pack thing to put in there to get the ring light to work. The plug for the these are the things that you need to consider. So the plug for the that I could have plugged the ring light in was in a completely awkward place for filming. I couldn't, it was just wrong. So the lighting was wrong. I couldn't film in the evening because I knew it wouldn't, the quality wouldn't be good. So, you know, you have to really consider the lighting that you're going to get in the hotel room, and maybe you're going to need some extra lighting. I should have filmed more in the day, but, you know, in the daytime, it's go, isn't it? Like, it's like, boom, you get there. Now you got to go do this. Now you got to go do that. The next day, you wake up in the morning, you have your breakfast. Now we need to go and do a bit of sightseeing and stuff like that. So it's like, you don't get much time in the daytime. So when you do film, you know, in your hotel room, you're probably going to be filming at night when it's time for everyone to sort of like retire or change for the next situation. So yeah, that is something to definitely consider. And I will definitely be considering that for my next vlog. But I do actually believe that will be a lot easier. But I am going to consider that because I'm not going to take it for granted and be like, yeah, that's how it's going to be. But I think when I try it again, when I go on my honeymoon, it's going to be different because it's going to be me and my husband in the room. We're going to be there for a lot longer as well. So I'm going to have more time to really sort of like find the best time of day to film, the best lighting, everything. So we were only there for one night and 2 whole days in Brussels. So when I go to Turkey, we're going for 10 days. So that, you know, that's going to be enough time to get a really good vlog in and get to show everything. So yeah, I think what I'm probably going to be doing next time is I'll probably do something along the lines of this, where I'm sitting down, I'm talking to you guys, and then clips will be shown, you know, explaining the fun that I had. I don't think I'm going to be able to vlog in the way that I wanted to vlog, or maybe I will be, I don't know. We're just gonna have to see what I'm gonna be able to create when I come back. I was very shocked actually when I got back and I looked at all my footage, which I thought I had a lot. I was like, oh my God, I'm gonna be editing for days, look at all my footage. When I went through the footage, there wasn't a lot that I could actually use. So, you know, bear that in mind as well. Like take extra pictures, extra videos, you know, and try not to do what I did. Like, I did this thing where I was taking pictures and I'm like moving all around. So the thing is just like flying all over the place and not really, you know, showing a good picture of, you know, what you're looking at. So that is absolutely everything. That is all she wrote. And guys, if you've liked what you've seen, then like, subscribe, and don't forget to press the bell notification button so you don't miss any of my up and coming videos. Oh my God, almost slipped up. Actually, I did slip up, but I kept it going. I kept it moving, yes I did. Okay, so the next video that you're probably going to see after this will be at Shein haul, and that will be coming out on Wednesday. It's just a few little things, I've actually, just a bit of a spoiler alert, I have spent over, I have to say this quietly because my husband is in the next room, but I spent over £500 on Shein on getting loads of items for a glow up. I need a glow up. I've been looking a little bit, I don't know, a little bit basic for a very long time, and that is not me. People who know me know that I'm not a basic bitch. So a lot of things are coming. This is just a few things, but yeah, we gonna change. We're gonna change. We're gonna start, you know, self-care, self-love, all that sort of thing, taking care of one's appearance. And it starts with, you know, just basically it started with getting my nails done. You know, just the simple thing of getting my nails done and, you know, feeling great once they're done. And now I want to sort of like get everything done. So now I've got new hair. And I'm not sure how long I'll be keeping this though, but now I've got new hair and other things are coming. So guys, have an amazing day. Enjoy your weekend and I will see you next time. Okay, bye-bye. Bye-bye, everyone.